Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Oil Junkies webinar for the week. And this is at Cliff and Heather's, and I'm just going to show off our Oil Junkies shirt. There it is, Oil Junkies. And what a great shirt for today and the webinar that we're having. Heather's in the background. She's got some cooking going on, and I'm going to kind of do the presentation, and then she'll jump in if she needs to. I'll probably look to her for some support. But what a great shirt, right? I told everybody when we handed these out to the guys that this shirt would be fantastic for St. Patrick's Day, and here we are. So I'm Cliff, and we just wanted to share just a few thoughts today. Nothing spectacular. We're not going to do a formal training of any kind today, but just a few things to help everybody kind of keep it on the front of their minds and to keep moving forward in your business. Number one, don't forget that if you are registered for convention, now is the time to log in and choose the workshops that you want to attend, and also the day that you want to go down to the farm in Mona. Interestingly enough, I logged in because I'm a day late, of course, and I'm trying to figure out how to put together our schedule, and wouldn't you know it, I can't figure it out. So hopefully you don't have problems like that. I know some of you in the organization have emailed showing us your schedule so that we can kind of know what you're doing and maybe match that a little bit. And so I'm going to do my best to try to get back online and get that worked out. I don't know if maybe they have the system down for a second, or if I just am oblivious to knowing how to navigate through it all. Probably that is what has happened. So I might need some technical support or something to help me get through it. Anyway, don't forget about convention. Don't forget about signing up for the workshops if you're registered to go. If you're not registered to go, I think you can still get registered. However, it's going to be at the full price, not any of the discounted prices that they were offering previously. So just keep that in mind, but it would definitely be worth it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to come out to convention and see what all is happening with Young Living at convention. There's going to be a lot of new information that's going to be shared. We'd love to have everyone who possibly can come out to do so. I know some have even expressed saying that they're not able to attend this year. What you can do, I believe, and you may have to contact customer service or someone to help you with this, but I think if you've already paid for your registration, you can actually gift it to someone else. So if you're not able to make it to convention for whatever reason, you can gift your registration to someone and let them participate. So it would only pay for their registration, but I mean, they'd have to pay for airfare and hotel and food and all of that on their own, but at least the registration part would maybe be free if you said, I'm just going to gift this to you and you go to convention in my behalf because I'm not going to be able to make it, kind of thing. So just an option there. Another thing, month of March is the first month when Young Living has said that you do not have to have a social security number or a tax ID number of any kind in order to sign up. So share the message of signing up with everyone. It's just like signing up an Amazon account or a Costco account or anything where you no longer have to provide a social. You just have to give your name, address, phone number, email. I believe that's all the information, and you're signed up. The beauty of it is that you can sign up others and you don't have to give your tax ID. If you start to earn commissions and you start to earn a certain amount, you will want to give your tax ID so that you can avoid getting any kind of tax penalties. But if you don't sign up anyone because you just want to purchase on your own, or if you start to sign up some downline, some individuals, and you only sign up a handful or what have you, then it still may not be necessary because you may not be earning enough in commissions for it to even be of a worry. But keep that in mind. I mean, seriously, now is a great time to be signing up others because they will be happy to sign up without having to give that kind of information out. There's a lot of people out there that still don't want to give that private social security number, tax ID number kind of thing. So, talk to people about, hey, try this product. You ought to try it, and let me help you with the sign-up process for it. It's just like signing up for a Costco membership kind of thing. And then you pay the fee like you would at Costco, or you pay, I don't think Amazon has a fee, but you pay a fee at Costco and you are signed up, and your fee is the starter kit, whether that's the basic starter kit or one of the premium kits, doesn't matter. I think with Amazon though, you get Amazon Prime, right? I think that's $99 for the year. So if I'm not mistaken, and if that's the case, then you could kind of also talk to others about Amazon Prime and how if they're signed up for that, then it's really similar to the exact same thing with Young Living. You're just signing up an account and then you're paying for that Amazon Prime package, if you will, and you would instead be just buying a premium kit or a basic starter kit. That's your entry fee for that. Okay, enough of that. A few things that are going on. I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of things. We've got convention, of course, it's already been mentioned. There's also, if you're going to be out here in the beginning of July, I believe July 8th, most of you have received an email about it, but July 8th is supposed to be the run through the lavender days down at the Mona Farm in Mona, Utah for Young Living's Mona Farm. So if you're not able to come to convention, but you are able to come out the first part of July, do so, because you can be a part of that Lavender Days. And they have a lot of festivities going on. There's a 5K and a 1K run or walk. You can walk it, run it, and you actually run or walk through the lavender itself. This is right before they harvest it. So the lavender is in full bloom. It's powerful smells, powerful aroma, and breathing in the aroma from the plants, and then you can touch the plants and you can kind of get some of the oil from the plants on your fingers. It's just a great, fantastic time. They do a really good job with that race. My kids and I have run it a couple of times. I think 3 times. So not a lot, but a few. What else? There's also the egg extravaganza that's coming up for Easter. So if you're going to be out here at Easter time, that's also taking place at the Mona Farm, Mona, Utah, Young Living Mona Farm. So if you're going to be out here, why not sign up for the egg extravaganza? It's also a really fun event. You're limited to the number of eggs usually that you can collect, but there's other activities that are going on there during the day at the farm, and you can still have a lot of fun. Those of you that are on the cusp of rank advancement or you're trying to maintain your rank, please remember that if you do so, you can have the trip, the Silver Club trip, and I think most of you are trying to, get back to silver or get to silver for the first time. And if you get there for the first time, then automatically you'll qualify for the trip. You have to hold that for a minimum of, I believe it's 3 months consecutively, and then you're qualified. So you want to get to silver for the first time and hold it for 3 months, and then that should allow you to qualify for the silver retreat. If you've been a silver in the past, though, and you qualify every month for 12 months, the trip, again, I believe is paid for. Or if you don't qualify every month, it's discounted, but you would have to pay a little bit. I think that's how they work it. And so anyway, I'm just kind of throwing that out there so that anybody who's trying to qualify for the silver retreat trip, or if you're trying to go for the gold, make sure that you're looking at your rank and you're following what volume you need or what you might be needing to qualify with for the month, so that you can meet those goals and meet those requirements in order to make the rank and be able to attend those trips. And what else? I'm just trying to remember everything. There is that special promotion. I just barely sent an email to all of our leaders about it, as well as posted it on the Oil Junkies Facebook page. And that is, you can now, until the end of the month of March, you can order, instead of just 1 peace and calming, 3 peace and calming. That's 3 peace and calming. So if you are low on peace and calming, or you've been thinking about buying it, now might be a really good time to invest in ordering that product, because you can get 3 of them and from now until the end of the month of March. After that, they're going to limit it back to just 1 a month. So again, great promotion Young Living is doing for St. Patrick's Day, I believe, and through the end of March. What else? I found out einkorn granola is low in supply, so it might go out of stock. I usually order einkorn granola every month. I love that product. So if you're ordering einkorn granola, take a look at your Essential Rewards order, or take a look at your regular order, because you may not be able to get it until next month or later this month even. But just be on the lookout for that. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. We didn't really have a formalized webinar for tonight, nothing major to really kind of go over. We want to try to get more of you in the organization to present webinars, so that We can have better participation that way with them. We had a lot of people that have been viewing those webinars because we record each of them and put them on the Oil Junkies YouTube channel. We've had a lot of people out there viewing those videos that we've posted. For those of you that have helped us, that have in the organization said that you would be willing to do a webinar for us. Whereas when Heather and I do it, we get a few views out there, but we get quite a few views when we ask someone and you are willing to present a webinar for us. So we really appreciate that. We really appreciate how that's helping the business to continue to flourish and to grow. Make sure, one other thing that I did want to mention, now is the time. We're at the 17th at St. Patrick's Day. We're at the middle of the month, definitely middle of the month, right? Now is the time to do a couple of very important things. Number one, go and find those individuals in your organization that are about to be dropped for an activity. If a member has not ordered within 12 months, a minimum of 50 PV within 12 months period of time, they will be dropped for inactivity. They haven't been active. Go let them know that all they need to do is place another 50 PV order in order to remain active. And usually members are very willing to say, oh yeah, I don't want my account to drop or become inactive. I don't want to have to go through the hassle of reactivating it. I'll go order something and order 50 PV worth of it. You can let them know about the promotion with Peace and Calming, that they can get 3 bottles of that from now until the end of the month of March. You can talk about the Sleep Shake. You can talk about Ningxia Zing. I love Ningxia Zing. Tell them to get a couple cases of Ningxia Zing. I'm not sure if a couple is exactly 50, but it's real close. So you get a couple of cases of Ningxia Zing and I don't know, maybe a bottle of Ningxia Red or something along those lines. Or really a couple of cases of Ningxia Zing and a box of the Sleek Shake would be, I think, fantastic. But anyway, whatever it takes in order to help them to get to that 50 PV level. If they're interested in doing 100 PV, always when you send out those messages about being almost dropped for an activity, make sure that you're also talking with those in your organization about the possibility of sharing Young Living with someone. Have they shared with anyone? Has anyone noticed them diffusing? Has anyone asked any questions? And have they shared that information with them? And do they need help signing those individuals up? Also, you can just say, have they thought about that? Have they considered it? It might be something that they had thought about, but they've forgotten about, and now they would consider it at this point in time. I mean, always kind of follow up with those variables. But right now, middle of the month, contact those individuals whose accounts are about to be dropped for an activity. That's number one. Number two, look at those individuals whose Essential Rewards auto ship order has not processed for the month. If it hasn't processed, give them a call, email them, text them. Pick up the phone though, don't be scared, call them, let them know who you are, introduce yourself. It's a great time to have a conversation and just say, hey, I just noticed that your Essential Rewards auto ship order didn't process. I don't want you to lose the rewards points that you've earned. We don't want you to not be a part of that program. It's a great program. Young Living's enhanced it, made it even better than it's ever been before. In fact, it's the best Essential Rewards program in the industry right now. So just let them know that you're looking out for them and that you're there for them. Number three, look and see if there's anyone who's not on Essential Rewards auto ship. And because, if someone's on Essential Rewards auto ship, you'll know if their order's processed or not for the month. But start looking now to see if there's anyone who's not on Essential Rewards auto ship and they have OGV, Organizational Group Volume. Because if they have OGV and they have not completed 100 PV, they're not going to get paid commissions. Go let them know. Say, hey, you've got OGV. Do you want to get paid commissions? If you do, you need to place a minimum 100 PV order for the month. I don't want you to miss out on your commissions. And even if it's not enough to earn in commissions to pay for their entire 100 PV order, it might just be enough to tell them it's like a rebate to you. If you put in 100 PV and you end up getting a check for 25 PV, well, then you really only put in $75, but you still got $100 worth of product. So there's a win. It's still a win for you, for the individual who puts in that 100 PV order, even though they only got paid $25 in commissions. It's like a little rebate check back to them. And so they really only out of pocket spent $75. And again, they got $100 worth of product in their hands that they can use, that they can share, that they can, carry on conversations with or give out as gifts or what have you. That's number three. And then finally, number four, I would look to see if there's anyone who is close at this point. It may not show quite yet. You might have to wait a few more days, but I would look now to see if there's anyone who's close to qualifying for the Rising Star Team bonus. Start looking now to see if someone has 3 personally sponsored, that's 3 personally sponsored members with a 100 PV Essential Rewards auto ship and 300 OGV. If they do, they're able to qualify for a minimum of 1 share of that Rising Star Team bonus. Now, 1 share of that Rising Star Team bonus is around $50. That's an extra $50 that they could be earning for the month. They have to complete a 100 PV Essential Rewards auto ship order themselves, and then have those 3 personally sponsored members who are also on a 100 PV Essential Rewards auto ship, and then they have to have 300 OGV each of them. It's very simple to go and look at that. There are, for the last couple, 2-3 months, when Heather and I have gone and looked, there have been some of you that are so close to qualifying, or there's been a few of you who could qualify for not just 1 share, but 3 shares. That's an extra, it should be, let's see, am I saying that right? Yeah. So if you get 3 shares, then that's an extra $150. I just wanted to make sure the math was right in my head. $150. There are some of you that are not qualifying for that $150 because you're just that teeny tiny amount away. There's someone in your organization who, if they had a little bit more OGV, or if they had a 100 PV Essential Rewards auto ship instead of a 50 PV Essential Rewards auto ship, you'd be able to earn that. So talk to them, help them to understand the benefits of growing their organization so that they can earn that same bonus. Maybe they won't earn 3 shares. Maybe you can help them to earn just 1 share. But if they could earn that extra $50, they might be willing to make that leap, that jump, and do a little bit more in volume, and then that helps you. And you're able to qualify for more than just 1 share. You can get 3 shares and get $150. Or you can go for the 6 shares and get $300. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, I think that's really where you want to be, because if you go for the 3 shares and get the $150, or sorry, the $300, then that also allows you to rank as executive and start you on the path to becoming a silver. So take a look at that. All of you out there. There's even one person that, I'm not going to name any names here, but somebody that I noticed from last month, they've been executive, and then last month they dropped rank to senior star, and I looked at why, and come to find out their second leg that is normally 1,000 OGV, it had 1,000 OGV, but the person at the top of the leg did not complete the 100 PV, and they're on Essential Rewards auto ship, but the auto ship didn't process. I don't know why. It might have been a declined credit card. It could have been the product was out of stock that they have on their auto ship. I don't know. But nonetheless, if someone had reached out to that downline and said, hey, your auto ship didn't process, you're not going to earn commissions on that 1,000 OGV that you have. And then in turn, I'm not going to qualify as an executive. You don't have to tell them that, but you're not going to qualify as an executive because they didn't complete a 100 PV order. It was just sad to see that those two things happen. And it's kind of like a domino effect that way. But take care of your downline organization. Take a look at what's going on. Now's the time. Look at anyone, number one, anyone who's about to be dropped for an activity because they haven't done a 50 PV order in the last 12 months. And that can be done through virtual office. If you need to know how to look up any of this information, you contact Heather or myself. We will help walk you through it step by step. So anyone who's about to be dropped for an activity, number one. Number two, anyone whose Essential Rewards auto ship order has not processed yet for the month and the date has already come and gone. So the 1st through the 17th. And call them, text them, email them, try to find out how you can help them and make sure that they know that their auto ship did not process for the month. Number three, take a look at anyone who is who could be qualifying for the Rising Star Team bonus. Again, it's a little early in the month, but not too early to start looking at that information and start reaching out to people and letting them know how far away they are from qualifying for that bonus. So that's kind of our webinar for tonight. We hope you enjoy it. We hope this has been beneficial, good information. I hope that I can sign on and register for some workshops for convention and that we'll see you all there. Of course, we still have several webinars that we're going to be presenting between now and convention, but convention's coming. It's going to be exciting. We want to see as many oil junkies or as many of you in our organization come as possible. If you've already registered, but now plans have to change a little bit and you're not able to make it, find someone in your organization who does have the money to pay for airfare, hotel, food, and tell them about it. Say, look, I've got your registration cost. I'll just gift you this registration and let them have your registration that you've already paid for so that they can come on out to convention. And they'll have other expenses they're going to have to pick up. So just gift that to them, make that a business expense for yourself this year, and let them have that. Okay, if you have any questions, call, text, email. Heather and I are available. We'd love to talk with you. We'd love to help you out. Anything that we can do, we're here for you. All right, discover something extraordinary. Now's the time, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.